In the corner to my left.
Stop. Thanks for dressing up. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by their manager, Andrew J. Miller. They're the greatest team in any universe, but they represent the Rexians. They are Seth and Micah Cortez, the Audacity. The winners
And their opponents. Introduced by Pat from the Bullies. They hail from 5 Points, New York City. They are the team of Jack Morrissey and Satanta Fury. They are the Shillelagh Hitmen.
You heard Pat from the Boulevard Bullies introduce the Shillelagh Hitmen, and I am Shane Berkland, and this is the first time we have seen the Interdimensional Counterparts, because I love Andy Miller, but Andrew J. Miller, he is a different story.
Oh, he's a jerk. Hey, Shane, thanks for having me. I just want to apologize to all viewers. I was very unprofessional there. Andrew J. Miller, he took the microphone, he was very intense, and he looked me right in the eye and was yelling, screaming at me, and I just couldn't keep my emotions in check. As a ring announcer, your job is to just remain impartial. So I'll try to do that here for this commentary.
Pat, it's so hard to know someone here on Earth Alpha and then see him on Earth Chi be totally different. And that's the difference what we're talking about. Andrew J. Miller, he's a jerk. I'll agree with you. He is a jerk, but Andy Miller, he's a good guy.
And Andy Miller, the one that we know and love, he's nowhere to be found. And the Audacity, the tag team that we're familiar with, they're nowhere to be found either. We are dealing with Earth Chi, the trio of Andrew J. Miller and the Audacity. And no matter where you are, they get it done in the ring. One of the best tag teams in all of the multiverse, Shane.
Don't discount Jack Morrissey. Don't discount Satanta Fury. They are the Shillelagh Hitmen, and they represent Earth Alpha.
That's right, the boys from New York City. Ooh, as you see Seth Cortez land a shoulder block to Satanta Fury, he just ran right into a brick wall.
Satanta goes up and over right there, and he he slams him down to the mat. Earth Alpha is up, and he's slamming Earth Chi down to the mat.
Classic hip toss, scoop slam, pinning the leg, trying to end this early. 1.5, 1 3/4. Just controlling that wrist. Satanta Fury making the tag, and here comes Jack Morrissey, a young competitor, but he hits hard.
And drops that huge double axe handle down to the shoulder, down to that elbow, and look at him working the arm. And again, working that arm. This man, you might think he's a brawler, but he can wrestle with the best of them. It doesn't matter what planet you're on.
Oh, and just as you say it, Morrissey rolls through with Seth, keeping control of that wrist lock. He just made you look good, Shane. He made you sound like you knew what you were talking about, Daddy-O.
But if I am Seth, I know that Mike is in my corner, and that is my brother. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you're from, because guess what?
Hip toss.
A big hip toss from Jack Morrissey, and he is showing the Audacity that the Shillelagh Hitmen are in town, and they are bringing, right there, grabbing that foot, and the referee didn't see anything, thanks to your friend, Andrew J. Miller.
Andrew J. Miller, you see him barking out orders, directing traffic, completely insufferable in a completely different way than Andy Miller is. But we're talking about the Cortez brothers. We're talking about the Audacity here. And it begs the question, where is the Earth Alpha Cortez brothers? Nowhere to be found. We're not even going to touch that, Shane. We're just going to focus on this tension, this contest in the ring, as you see the Cortez bros in full controls.
Oh, look at what is he doing? He is a jerk. You said it, I said it. Look at him. Andrew J. Miller is a jerk. Andy Miller would be beside himself.
You know, as if Andrew Miller didn't take enough attention from the match in the opening. Let's stop talking about him and let's get back to this action in the ring as you see Seth Cortez clapping his hands right in the referee's face as if they didn't just cheat 3 or 4 times in that last sequence.
But Pat, that manager on the outside can get you the victory, can get you that win that you need to go back to the locker room and say, listen up, I got the victory. We're on our way to taking over NYWC, taking over Earth Alpha.
Those fists of Micah were just taking over Jack Morrissey's forehead. You just saw a double team move, back elbow from the Audacity, and Jack Morrissey just fighting from underneath, trying to get some semblance of order back, some semblance of momentum back in his team's favor.
A big DDT down to the mat. Jack Morrissey, he looks like he is out. This could be it. 1, 2, and he kicks out Jack Morrissey. It's going to take a lot to keep this big man down. He's inching his way over to Satanta Fury, and if Satanta can tag in, it's all over. Oh, big elbow to the lower back. Oh,
just a methodical pace here. Another disrespectful pin. You see how he's rubbing his forearm right across Morrissey's face?
Disrespect is what it's all about with interdimensional warfare. You crawl your way through that anthill. They want to take over. They want to say, Earth Alpha's mine. And look at Seth as he wrenches. He wrenches back on Jack Morrissey. And look at Andy Miller looking over that shoulder. He is so happy, and so is Seth, as he drives that forearm right down to Jack's face. And they're standing tall. It looks like we might lose this war. Oh, you heard it there. You want some?
You hear Satanta Fury pose the question, you want some? As Jack Morrissey fights back, and he gets that flame stuffed out. You might be asking yourself right now, what are the Cortez brothers doing, Shane? Don't answer that. I'm going to answer it for you. They're cutting the ring in half. They're slowing down the pace. And you see, rolls over, sunset flip. Could he pull it out? Ooh, so close to a miracle.
Big boot right in Jack's face. And you know why they're doing it? Because the coach in the corner, Andrew J. Miller, he's telling them what to do at all times. Cut off the ring. Do what I do. Listen to me and you will get this done.
Yeah, I think he sent that all in a fax earlier today. You see he's got him up. Backbreaker, springboard elbow. Another excellent double team move by the Audacity.
And the Audacity showing that Earth Kai is all about tag team wrestling.
And they're trying to secure that victory because every victory that the Audacity can gain for the Rexians gets them the momentum, gets them one step closer to taking over. You see a big-time clothesline. This pace has slowed to a crawl. This might be the longest match of Jack Morrissey's career. He is reaching desperately for his partner, Satanta Fury.
Mikey can't take him lightly. Did you see him? He's taunting Satanta Fury. And guess what, Pat? If Satanta Fury gets that tag, the Audacity is going to be in trouble.
I mean, they seem to have things pretty well at hand right now. They are slowing it down. They are listening to the horrible coaching advice of Andy Miller, but turning it into something positive as they are just running roughshod over Jack Morrissey. Just got him in that. Why not just put both your feet on his face? Just stand on him. Why not, Shane?
Jack Morrissey has to get over to Satanta Fury. He has to tag him in. Forget about trash talking there, Seth. Forget about trash talking, Micah. This is all about interdimensional warfare.
That's right, and every win brings them closer to the full takeover that the Rexians are here for. And we're only 2 matches in, and the NYWC crew is on the ropes as Jack Morrissey fights back from the pit of his stomach, from the bottom of his heart, and he's cut off just like that yet again.
Seth just puts those huge forearms right into his back and says, stay down, Earth Alpha is mine.
You see Morrissey just putting his weight into the midsection. And that's not right. That's not right, ref. That's not right. You see Andrew Miller told him to go do that. He told that.
They've got 5 seconds. They have 5 seconds, and they are taking advantage of those. Look at Jack Morrissey. What? Big double blow like that. Yes. Satanta Fury. He's in the ring.
Get ready for the Fury. As Fury with a pair of clotheslines. Give him another one. Why not? Picks him up. Seth down with the inverted atomic drop off the ropes. Falling neck breaker. Let's do it. Let's get this miracle. Oh, and he almost pulls out the victory. I thought he was going to come punch us. He's punching anything that moves right there. I thought he was going to come over to the booth, give us a cold one.
What's Andrew Miller doing? What is he doing? Andrew Miller's he's up on the apron. He's distracting the referee. Referee, don't worry about Andrew Miller. Worry about this. Hockey 6 for Shillelagh's. Hockey 6 for Shillelagh's. Oh!
Oh, double white Russian leg sweep, or as the boys call it, the Bailey Bog Drop leg sweep.
And they have it right here.
That was it, right?
Andrew Miller's distracting the referee.
His breath has to be horrible. Oh, and they get him with a facebuster cutter combo. Is that it?
Oh, yes!
Here are your winners, The following contest is for one fall. In the corner to my left, hailing from Long Island, New York, he is the bearded villain representing the Rexians, Johnny Malloy. And his opponent, hailing from Long Island, New York, representing NYWC, he is Randy Summers.
And we continue the action with Randy Summers taking on the bearded villain, and the interdimensional warfare continues, and so does that interdimensional counterpart. But these two men, Earth Alpha, Earth Kai, Johnny Malloy, exact same.
Shade, hi, how you doing? Wow, I am tired. I'm 3 matches in, and ring announcing, commentating, a lot harder work than you think. Johnny Malloy is the same person in an Earth Kai as he is in Earth Alpha.
What's Randy Summers doing? Don't do that, Randy. You're in Kai territory. That's the yard, and in the yard there are no rules. And look at Randy Summers. Look at him. What is he thinking?
This is very unlike Randy Summers, going hardcore to start a ball.
Oh, that's
classic Summers, classic. Just getting inside the mind of Johnny Malloy. Johnny Malloy, he's like a vicious pit bull. He just wants to fight, bite, run roughshod all over you. Randy Summers, he's using that enthusiasm against him as he gets the upper hand. Oh, headbutts.
And Pat, all those nasty things Johnny Malloy can do in the yard, and the referee can't say nothing about it because everything is legal in the yard.
You see Johnny Malloy shooting Randy Summers off the ropes, pivoting into the corner, leapfrogs over, off the ropes, underneath, so quick. What's he got here?
By the beard. He's got him by the beard. He just flipped him inside out. He flipped the bearded villain inside out by using his beard.
Nice beard.
Do you hear him say, nice beard? It is a nice beard, but tactically, strategically, it might be something to look out for, something to exploit if you're Randy Summers.
I've been to many different universes, planets, and everywhere in between. I've never seen another man use the other man's beard against him. What a smart man Randy Summers is.
Randy Summers one step ahead strategically, as we were talking about, but these hard and heavy blows from Johnny Malloy, they're doing their job here.
And big headbutt and sends him into the yard. It doesn't look like Randy Summers is smiling anymore. There's panic on his face, and Johnny Malloy, big boot right to the midsection.
just to get back to the yard. You never see this anywhere before. One panel of the outside, completely lawless. It's a lawless area, Shane. You see the weapons, you see the barbed wire, you see the fencing.
And you see the cage moving, because that's how hard Randy Summers' body is hitting it. Johnny Malloy, this is home for Johnny Malloy. Look at him, he's in the yard. And this brings me back to that one time when we had the Masadians versus the Rexians, and all hell broke loose, and it's breaking loose right here. Look at
Watch
Randy
out,
Summers.
cameraman, watch out,
He's
cameraman.
getting out of there.
Randy Summers, what's he got here? Going for the beard again.
Oh, going again. Oh, right into the fence. And oh, again.
And you see the expression on Randy Summers' face. He's so pleased with himself, and I'm kind of impressed too, Shane.
I am beyond impressed. He has scouted the bearded villain very well. He's looking like it's summertime, baby. Pat, there are multiple universes out there, but there is that one pesky problem that we all have to deal with.
That's right. Whether you're traversing time and space or just driving your car, trying to get to work every morning, a crack in your windshield can ruin your entire day.
But it's no problem, because we got Precision Auto Glass on our side. Check them out at 560 Main Street in Islip, New York. And guess what? Our friends at Earth Guy, they will go the distance.
And that phone number to call, 631-706-3893. And as we return to the action with Randy Summers in full control, Shane, we didn't even have a sponsor or a commercial scheduled there, but once Randy Summers laid down and posed, we got phone calls, faxes, emails. We got to run an ad right now because look at how sexy this summertime man is as he's in full control of Johnny Malloy. Cookie sheet to the spine. Oh, yeah.
The posing is over and the pain is there, because look at Randy Summers. He's bending that pan across Johnny Malloy's back, and Randy Summers, he can do all. You saw him before, agile like as a cat, and now here he is. He's bringing the pain in the yard
Hardcore
to a
pain.
Rexian. On Earth, Kai, this is normal. This is normal, but here on Earth,
Look at this. He tried to get back in the ring, went to the well one too many times. Johnny Malloy.
oh, he took his head off.
I spoke too soon. Randy Summers is too quick, one step ahead, posing for the camera. Not a care in the world right now.
Randy Summers is all about the pose, but he's also all about getting that pin because he wants to be the best across the universe. He wants to be the best Randy Summers of them all.
I thought you were going to say he could be the best Randy Summers he could be, which would also have been funny to me.
And Randy is not laughing right now. He is taking it serious because he's in the yard and he is whipping. He is whipping the big man right into that ladder. And he blocked it. Johnny Malloy, he blocked. Oh, a big back elbow right to Randy's face. That's going to leave a mark.
Johnny Malloy playing possum there, and he goes for a whip of his own.
Oh!
Slams Randy Summers' dome right to the top of that ladder. Randy Summers might be in a bad way now. Momentum, you could feel it shifting. Spending too much time in the yard, in my opinion.
And you can tell, look at Randy, he's holding his jaw. He is out on his feet, and Johnny Malloy knows it's his time. Oh, he got out of the way. A split second. We're back in the ring, so the rules are back on. Goes for a super kick, spins him out. Goes for a whips him out of the corner. Right up there again. Right, look at him. Right there. Oh!
Randy Summers all over the place here. Shane all over the place. And Randy Summers, we've seen that before. Those running European uppercuts. Here it is. Twisting, lifting. Fisherman Buster for the pinfall.
Man, I'm out of breath just watching Randy Summers.
What's it gonna take? Look at Randy's face there. It says it all. Randy Summers famous for his facials.
And look at Johnny Malloy. He is laying down, trying to think of a way to take out Randy Summers. And it looks like Randy's going up to that top rope because he can fly with the best of them. It looks like he's going for summertime, and he chops him down.
Is that the official name of his finishing frog splash, the summertime?
And when he hits it, it's all over. All he has to do is worry about going to the beach.
Going to the beach, I absolutely hate that. I have to wear SPF 500. Randy Summers from the top, crossbody. Johnny Malloy not quite picking him out of the air, but like a brown bear on the northern coast of Alaska, swimming for salmon. He snatches him and full rotation drops him right on his face.
And just like that salmon, it might be over, but it's not. Summers kicks out of that last split second, but the bear The villain has left its mark.
Do you know what I was talking about? There's like a whole salmon run.
And let's get back to the action.
Okay,
Forget about the
absolutely.
streets. Forget about the rivers. It's all about intergalactic warfare. And we're seeing-
Interdimensional, intergalactic. Who will take home the victory for their team? Will it be Johnny Malloy representing the Rexians, or will it be Randy Summer repping NYWC?
And I cannot tell right now because they are going fist to fist, elbow to elbow,
Toe to toe.
toe to toe, and everything in between. Look at these two men just bringing the pain to one another. Who will be able to withstand all of this?
You know, Shane, I just gotta say that this deep into the match, I am in no way surprised that Randy Summers was able to hang with this brawler. And he grabs the beard again!
Again, he's choking him out. He's choking him out with his own beard. The referee tells him, you gotta let go. You gotta let go. And he slams him right down. He's going back up. He's going back up. He could be going for it one more time. Is it summertime, Pat? Is it summertime?
We're gonna find out summertime!
It's time for the beach.
Here is your winner, Randy Summers!
You have found and witnessed this transmission of the Rexian invasion. Be sure to follow NYWC on all social media platforms, including and especially this YouTube channel. Subscribe and hit that bell to be notified of the next broadcast as the battle continues.